Hi everyone, my presentation is about Merriam's kangaroo rat, scientifically known as Dipodomus merriami. This species is a small desert rodent that survives in some of the harshest environments in North America. Throughout this presentation, I will explain how the kangaroo rat uses physiological, behavioral, and structural adaptations to survive in desert ecosystems. It belongs to the Heteromyidae family, which also includes pocket mice. It is mainly found in the southwestern US and parts of Mexico, especially in dry desert ecosystems and dry grasslands. This species is nocturnal, meaning it is active mostly at night. It spends much of the daytime underground in burrows to avoid extreme heat. The map on the slide shows major desert regions in the southwestern United States where kangaroo rats are commonly found. The image at the bottom shows a kangaroo rat near the entrance of its burrow. Burrows are important because they help regulate body temperature and reduce water loss. This species has evolved specialized adaptations that allow it to survive in environments with very little rainfall and very limited resources. Desert ecosystems create several environmental pressures and limiting factors that make survival difficult for organisms. These include extreme heat, very little rainfall, limited food and water availability, high evaporation rates, and predators. The dry, cracked desert image demonstrates how harsh these environments can become. Organisms living here must constantly conserve water to maintain homeostasis, which is the ability to keep internal conditions stable. The second image shows a predator-prey interaction between a rattlesnake and a kangaroo rat. Predators such as snakes, owls, and coyotes create selective pressure because organisms with better survival traits are more likely to reproduce. In biology, this connects to natural selection. Traits that improve survival become more common in populations over generations because individuals with those traits have higher fitness. Merriam's kangaroo rat evolved from rodent ancestors that adapted to desert habitats over many generations. It is closely related to pocket mice, which explains why both species share traits such as cheek pouches and nocturnal behavior. The evolutionary tree image demonstrates how species diverge from common ancestors through evolution. Over time, populations experience mutations and inherited variation. Natural selection then favors beneficial traits that improve survival. This demonstrates how environmental conditions shape adaptation and biodiversity over time. Water conservation is a physiological adaptation because it involves internal body processes. Kangaroo rats rarely drink water directly. Instead, they get metabolic water from seeds through metabolism and cellular respiration. According to OpenLearn, kangaroo rats are, quote, so well adapted to dry environments that they may never need to drink water, end of quotes. The kidney diagram shows how specialized kidneys produce extremely concentrated urine in dry feces to reduce water loss and maintain homeostasis. I also created the water conservation diagram at the bottom of the slide. My diagram shows how seeds are converted into metabolic water and how specialized kidneys help conserve that water inside the body. This adaptation increases survival because organisms that conserve water more efficiently are more likely to survive in the desert ecosystem. Merriam's kangaroo rat spends most of the day underground in burrows to avoid overheating and dehydration. This is a behavioral adaptation. The burrow image on the top right shows how underground tunnel systems provide shelter and protection. Burrows stay cooler than the desert surface and maintain higher humidity levels, which helps reduce evaporation. The burrow diagram shown at the bottom of the slide compares the hot desert surface to the cooler underground environment. This demonstrates how multiple adaptations work together rather than separately. Burrows also provide protection from predators such as snakes and owls, increasing the organism's overall fitness. The kangaroo rat is nocturnal, meaning it is active mostly at night. This is another behavioral adaptation. The nighttime desert image helps demonstrate why nocturnal behavior is beneficial. Temperatures are significantly cooler at night, which lowers water loss and reduces the risk of overheating. Being active at night also helps avoid some predators and decreases competition during the hottest parts of the day. This adaptation conserves both energy and water. The kangaroo rat also has physical features that improve its survival. Large hind legs allow it to jump and escape predators quickly and efficiently. Long tails help maintain balance and allow quick direction changes while jumping. Fur-lined cheek pouches store seeds without moisture from saliva, causing water loss. Large eyes and ears improve hearing and night vision, helping detect predators in dark environments. Sandy-colored fur provides camouflage by blending into desert surroundings, and these structural adaptations increase survival and reproductive success within the environment. The image on the left shows the kangaroo rat's long hind legs and long tail. The hind legs allow for fast jumping, while the tail helps maintain balance during movement. The image on the right shows fur-lined cheek pouches filled with seeds. These cheek pouches are important because they allow food storage without moisture loss from saliva. Together, these adaptations improve survival by helping the kangaroo rat move efficiently, avoid predators, and conserve water. Kangaroo rats use zigzag jumping movement to make them difficult for predators to catch. They also have excellent hearing and fast reflexes that help detect danger quickly. The owl image shows one major predator of the kangaroo rat. The second image shows a kangaroo rat escaping from predators using rapid jumping movement. National Geographic described kangaroo rats as being able to, quote, escape rattlesnakes by kicking during attacks, end quotations. This demonstrates predator-prey interactions and natural selection because individuals with faster reflexes and better movement are more likely to survive and pass those traits to offspring. offspring. These predator avoidance adaptations increase fitness because organisms that escape predators are more likely to survive and reproduce. The kangaroo rat acts as both a primary consumer and prey within the desert food web. The food web diagram shows how energy moves through the ecosystem. Producers such as cactus, plants, grasses, and seed plants transfer energy to the kangaroo rat, and predators such as owls, snakes, and coyotes then obtain energy from the kangaroo rat. The second image shows a kangaroo rat carrying seeds. This demonstrates seed dispersal, which affects plant growth and helps maintain ecosystem stability. Even though these organisms are different species, they all show desert survival adaptations. Camels store fat in their humps, which can later help with energy and water production. Kangaroo rats instead rely heavily on metabolic water and specialized kidneys. Pocket mice share similar kidney adaptations and nocturnal behavior because they are closely related. This comparison demonstrates how organisms evolve different strategies to survive similar environmental pressures. This chart also highlights how different adaptations improve survival depending on an organism's body, structure, habitat, and evolutionary history. These adaptations developed through natural selection over many generations. Individuals with beneficial traits such as better water conservation or faster movement were more likely to survive and reproduce, and these traits were then passed genetically to offspring through inheritance. The urban development image also demonstrates how human activity can influence evolution in ecosystems. Habitat destruction and urban expansion can disrupt ecosystems and reduce biodiversity. Urban expansion destroys habitats while climate change may increase temperatures and drought conditions. Ecosystem disruption can affect biodiversity and food web stability. The conservation area image represents efforts to protect habitats and maintain biodiversity. Merriam's kangaroo rat can survive its entire life without directly drinking water because it obtains metabolic water from seeds. It can jump up to 9 feet in a single leap, helping it escape predators quickly. This shows how multiple adaptations work together to improve survival in extreme environments. Through natural selection and evolution, this species developed traits that help conserve water, avoid predators, regulate body temperature, and survive with limited resources. Studying organisms like Merriam's kangaroo rat helps us better understand how environmental pressures shape life over time. Thank you for listening.